I.D. Gyang, representing the good people of Bariki Ladirium Federal Constituency of Plateau State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, it is with a heavy heart that I'm rising to raise this motion being brought under matters of urgent public importance, along with my colleagues, Honorable Edward Pojok San, Honorable Engineer Solomon Bulus Maren, and Honorable Timothy Golu, as a result of a very, very serious security situation in Plateau State that has led to the killing of many people. And this motion is to enable the House investigate the violent terror attacks and threat to lasting peace in Plateau State. And as a result of that, even as we are speaking, people are right now in the mortuary, and we want to bring this motion under Order 8, Rule 4, to be considered as a matter of urgent public importance, and also under Order 8, Rule 7, that the House rules be suspended to enable us table this matter before the House and the nation. I so move, Honorable Speaker and colleagues. Thank you. On behalf of those of us from Plateau State, Edward Pojok, Solomon Maren, and Timothy Golu, on urgent need to investigate violent terror attacks and threat to lasting peace in Plateau State. The House notes with serious concern and dismay the persistent violent terror attacks on communities in Plateau State, the latest being the massacre of Moses Guam, a former head of civil service Plateau State, and two others, including a soldier with the Special Military Task Force, Operation Safe Haven, the night of Tuesday, 10th October 2017 at Were Village in Bariki Ladi local government. Other victims of the attack who sustained varying degree of injuries from gunshots are receiving medical attention in hospital. Aware, Mr. Speaker, that the right to life is so fundamental that it is enshrined and given prominence not only in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but also in the UN and AU charters, but most importantly, is ordained by God in the holy books, the Bible and the Quran. Concerned, dear colleagues, that the peace which Plateau State has been enjoying is under grave threat following violent attacks capable of precipitating another round of violence crisis, to which I say, may God forbid. The most recent being the attack on Anchab village of Mayango district in Basa local government, which claimed 22 lives on 7th of September 2017. This is in addition to cases of isolated attacks, ambush and raping of unsuspecting women, as well as malicious destruction of farm crops to deprive the farmers of their hard-earned harvest. Disturbed, dear Speaker and honorable colleagues, that even personnel and operatives of the Special Military Task Force, codenamed Operation Safe Haven, are not spared from the attackers or by the attackers. Further disturbed that the ugly incident shocked the people and government of Plateau State, as it joins a long list of high-profile killings of leaders and elders of thought through violent attacks. We will recall that Senator Dr. Gyang Dung, Honorable Gyang Fulani, a majority leader in the State House of Assembly, His Royal Highness Sir Ron Kulere, Sir Lazarus Egai, a first-class chief, Reverend Beatrice Manjang, ex-Kokin Vice President, and a host of others have fallen victim to high-profile killings, in addition to the thousands of our people that have fallen to these terror attacks. Further aware that the affected communities have, through violent attacks in the past, been subjected to massive displacement from their ancestral homes and farmlands, all of which are predominantly under occupation. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, we are moving that the House should resolve as follows. 1, condemn the attacks and displacement in strong terms. 2, mandate the House Committees on Human Rights and National Security and Intelligence to investigate the attacks and report back to the House in 21 days. 3, urge government through the instrumentality of the Special Military Task Force codenamed Operation Safe Haven to ensure that the attackers are traced, apprehended, and prosecuted. 4, urge the federal government to ensure the return of all displaced communities, provide protection and guarantee their safety. 5, mandate NEMA to provide building materials to assist in the reconstruction of the affected communities. 6, that the House should send a strong delegation to visit and show solidarity with the people and government of Plateau State as a demonstration of the interest of the House in the peace of Plateau State, and finally, observe a 1-minute silence in honor of the slain victims and pray for the peace of Plateau State. Mr. Speaker and honorable colleagues, I so move.
Honorable Gyang, I think you have articulated your thoughts and as contained in this very lengthy presentation, the body of the motion.